All right, let's talk about something that might be a little uncomfortable. It's the harsh truth about your time. It's the one thing we all have, but the real question is, what are you actually doing with it?
So let me ask you this right off the bat. What if you had the exact same 24 hours in a day as a billionaire? I mean, really think about it. Would you do anything differently?
Well, here's the thing. According to Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, you do. That's not a hypothetical question, it's reality. You already have those same 24 hours, so the question isn't what if, it's what now. Let's dig into what he means by that.
First up, we've got to completely change how we think about time. It's not just ticking away. It is, without a doubt, your most valuable treasure.
You know, Jack Ma really hits the nail on the head here. He calls time a treasure. And it's because it's the great equalizer, right? It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or you're just getting started. Every single morning, you get 24 hours deposited into your time account. Same as everyone else. No exceptions. And that's the real kicker. We all get the same treasure chest. So what separates the successful from, well, everyone else? It all comes down to how that treasure is spent. Are you investing it, or are you just letting it disappear?
Okay, so this leads us to something I'm calling the great time heist. Because honestly, this is how most people are getting robbed of their most valuable asset, and they don't even see it happening.
I mean, just look at this. It's a pretty stark difference, isn't it? On one side, you have people using their 24 hours to build something, to build themselves. And on the other side, that same time is, well, it's getting burned on TikTok. You're making someone else's app richer while your own life just stays put.
You hear this all the time, right? Especially from younger people. I need work-life balance. I need to rest. I deserve it. And look, Jack Ma isn't saying rest is bad, but he's asking a tough question. If you haven't built anything yet, what exactly are you balancing?
And this just drives the point home. While you might be out partying, wanting to enjoy life, and hey, no judgment, the people at the very top are doing something else. Jeff Bezos is reading up on quantum computers. Elon Musk is watching physics videos. It kind of makes you wonder, right? What are you doing with that time?
All right, so that's the problem. How do we fix it? How do we flip the script? Let's dive into the secrets of the successful, the people who've turned time into their superpower.
It's so easy to look at someone like Jack Ma and think, oh, he must have had it easy. But look at this. He started with nothing. No money, no powerful friends, not even good grades. The only thing he had, the only asset, was his time. The same thing you have.
And this is one of those harsh truths. It's a simple rule of the game. If you don't learn how to use your time to build your own dream, you're going to spend it working for someone who learned how to use theirs. It's as simple as that.
So where do you even begin? What does it take? It all starts with this, just one single hour.
Now really let this sink in. Just 1 hour a day. We're not talking about quitting your job and changing everything overnight. Just invest 1 hour every single day in learning a new skill. Do that for a year, and you will literally be smarter than 90% of your friends. That's the power of compounding. Okay, now this next part might sound, well, kind of weird. It's about the power of being boring. Yeah, you heard me right. If you want a really exciting life, you have to get good at being boring first.
See, success isn't about these giant heroic efforts. It's about small, consistent, and kind of boring steps. So don't try to read 50 books today. Just read 10 pages. Don't try to become a millionaire overnight. Just figure out how to increase your income by a little bit. The whole game changes when you stop aiming for perfection and start aiming for consistency.
And look, this isn't just me saying this. This is Jack Ma himself. He flat out says most of his success came from the boring stuff. Things like writing emails, practicing speeches, doing the tedious work that nobody else wants to do. That's the secret sauce. The boring work that nobody sees is what gets you the exciting results that everybody wants.
And that's the great paradox, isn't it? If you have the discipline to do the boring things, day in and day out, your life will eventually become incredibly exciting. It's the complete opposite of what most people do.
So what powers all this boring work? It's not motivation. This is super important. It's all about discipline over motivation.
Think about motivation like this. It's like taking a bath. It feels great. You feel refreshed. But the feeling doesn't last very long, does it? You need one every day. You can't rely on a temporary feeling to get you through the hard stuff.
But discipline,
Discipline is different. That's like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. And unlike that bath, the strength stays with you. It's there for you, especially on the days when motivation has completely checked out.
So, how do you build that muscle? You wake up before your excuses do. Simple as that. You have to show your own mind right from the start of the day who is actually in charge. You are the boss, not your desire to hit snooze.
Okay, this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and maybe the most important one. It's not about later, it's not about someday. The time is now.
Look, the perfect moment to start, it's never going to come. It just doesn't exist. So the real question you have to ask yourself is this. Are you going to wait for that perfect moment that will never show up? Or are you going to create it right now? The choice is yours.